This morning, administrators at Winston-Salem State University in North Carolina trying to explain why police slapped handcuffs on this student over a dispute with one of her professors. Look. So the video went viral. It captures the arrest inside a classroom at the historically black university.
Hearing from a student who was in the classroom when officers arrested a Winston-Salem State University student yesterday morning. That student is now facing a misdemeanor disorderly conduct charge. We have Louis Tran on this story for us again this evening. Louis, what did that witness tell you tonight?
Yeah, Kenny. The student walked me through the disagreement between the student involved and the professor. It was over an essay. She told me what she witnessed right before the viral video.
That situation did not have to involve the police at all. It was just a simple verbal argument that did get loud and got a little bit out of hand, but there was no physical harm. There was no death threats. There was no type of threat within this classroom.
This student at Winston-Salem State University says police arrested her classmate after she and the professor got into a disagreement. She says it was over a final essay.
The professor was giving us feedback on Tuesday about our papers.
She says the professor gave students a choice, either update their essays or turn in their current papers.
Your grade is going to be this. If you make these revisions, it can become an A. So Layla it was her choice if you wanted to redo the paper or not.
Wednesday, she says students had a final group presentation. She says the professor asked Layla if she saw the feedback on her essay. She says Layla said yes, but decided not to update her paper. She says the professor wanted to make the changes, but Layla didn't want to. She says that's when the professor got upset and yelled at Layla first.
We make it out into the hallway. The professor is still yelling at Layla. Layla is asking the professor, please stop talking to me. Please stop talking to me about this paper. I'm not redoing it.
She says the professor asked Layla to leave the class, but Layla wanted to stay to finish her group presentation. That's when an officer came in.
An African-American cop comes in. He asked Layla what happened. Layla told him the professor yelled at me. I did yell at her back, but she disrespected me.
She says the officer and the professor went outside into the hallway to talk. They later came in with a second officer.
The white officer goes and tells Layla that she needs to be quiet. The professor then says that she wants an apology. Layla asks the professor, are you going to give me an apology? The professor says no. So Layla says, well, then I'm not giving you an apology. The white officer then tells her, either you apologize or you walk out in handcuffs.
She says Layla asked the professor again if she was going to say sorry. The professor again said no.
At this point, the white officer tells the African-American one to go ahead and arrest her. And that's what you guys can see in the video.
You started yelling at me!
She captured the arrest and it's now going viral on social media. Another student shared this video of a different angle. She says that many students, including herself, want justice. She says the school's response was, quote, a slap in the face. She tells me that she wants all three adults, the professor and officers, removed from campus. Do you feel safe on campus after this incident?
Honestly, no. If I know that I can be arrested for defending myself against a professor, I do not feel safe. Especially not in a disagreement that I didn't even start.